What's up, everybody, and welcome to Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast that pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight.
Season 3!
That's right, we're back for Season 3, and we're not going to string you guys along anymore. Colin is alive, but barely. We know at the end of Season 3, he got shot, or at the end of Season 2, I'm sorry, he got shot.
Mm-hmm. It was messy.
He's here, he's got all the machines, they're beeping.
Yeah.
We would just rolled him right into here with a hospital bed.
Oh, he's Vader.
Yeah. They did have to give him a helmet to breathe.
That's the iron lung, you bitch. I'm not Darth Vader.
Oh. It's gonna...
I think to the general population, that would be Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice the big, giant iron lung around your whole body. And now we had to stick the mic over your laying down body.
Yeah, but I unplugged it because it was getting obnoxious.
Tech.
Yeah, I think he can last for the amount of time this podcast lasts without the iron lung on. But he'll be okay. He's well enough to do the podcast. The assailant got away, but I have a few clues. We have a few clues to go off of. Yep. Had the same kind of car that Zach drives. The guy was about the same height as Zach. He was wearing a stranger's mask, and I know Zach has seen the strangers. I'm not saying this is Zach.
He had a real Zach sweater on, though.
He did.
Zach refused to go to lunch with me this week. So I think he's got something to hide.
I'm not saying it's Zach. I'm just telling you the clues in reference to something we all know, and that's
Zach.
He also kept screaming, "I'll never be replaced." And also, I'm not jelly.
Yeah.
So, the jury's still out on who it is.
Yeah.
But we'll find him eventually. Maybe by the end of Season 4. Oh, maybe Season 3 will be us, like, hunting down Colin's shooter and trying to
have a meta story.
we'll have a through line this season.
Oh, luckily for our listener, we'll probably forget this by next week.
It was the baby.
Zach had a baby? No, it's not Zach.
It's your baby, dog. Haven't you guys seen Simpsons?
No, no one's seen Simpsons.
20 years ago, they did the baby shot.
My mom didn't let us watch
Mr. Burns.
Simpsons.
Maggie shot Mr. Burns.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Yeah.
We're so off the rails.
Yeah, I just want to clear that up for all of our listeners who were worried about Colin.
Yeah. Right.
He's fine. We're gonna find that killer. Instead of using killer, we'll just call him Zach for right now. I'm not saying it was Zach Kerr.
The Zach Killer?
Zach the murderer.
Killer?
The ZodiZak Killer?
Yeah.
ZodiZak Killer.
Okay. Well, we've settled on the ZodiZak Killer.
Well, it's all right because even though I have a bullet wound, modern technology was able to save me. They cut off my arms and limbs and legs
just for one bullet wound.
And I'm just a brain and a pair of lungs. And
there's
a metal
nothing left
body. And apparently I'm going to fight crime now.
That's really interesting. You know, because
some kind of robotic police officer, I think.
Oh, are you also an honorary police officer now? Just any robot man gets to be a cop. Well, I have become sort of a hunter, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
I hunt prey.
Zach. You hunt Zach.
Yeah, I got myself a shoulder cannon and this sweet metal mask that I'm wearing, guys.
Oh, wow.
It's brand new. I didn't have this before. I don't know if you noticed.
I didn't notice.
No.
Your voice is really clear.
You guys didn't notice my dreadlocks either?
Well, I can't even see you right now.
It's true. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Beep, boop, beep. Here I am.
But there's a lot of condensation in that thing.
So sweaty in there.
Yep.
Can you say any time for me into the microphone? Just real slow. Maybe modulate your voice a little bit.
No. But you guys all look like heat signatures to me.
Anytime.
So, there's a common thread. There's a reason we're doing this. Our fight this week, guys. I almost said the wrong thing. Predator versus Robocop is our fight. I almost said Alien versus Predator. I hear that's been done.
Yeah.
We're probably not going to do it. Predator, Robocop, let's do this. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
I'm Robo Colin.
Butler Carter.
Fuck, that was good. And it's about to get very real. You know we gotta to kick Season 3 of Very Real Tournament off right. And there's only one way to do that.
Joey's Pizza Corner.
Joey's Pizza Corner. He is cornered and pizza's there.
Yeah, so I have a pizza corner.
Very excited.
So this isn't like a PSA or anything like that.
No list this week?
No list.
Okay.
I have a certain experience that I want to tell, but it includes a bigger group of delivering to nursing homes.
Hated it. The saddest place
get
ever
so
to
sad.
deliver to.
It was
or just
pretty-
be in general.
I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, but yeah, I hate if for those of you who don't have to go into nursing homes, especially as just like I'll call us civilians, that don't have to endure that every day. You go in there. It's super quiet. It's usually I work nights, so it's at night, so it's real quiet.
Yeah.
Smells like poop usually, or vomit, something like that. I go to 2 different ones. There are old people strewn about the place. I don't know how they got there or where they're going.
They always do.
Neither
that.
do they.
Yeah. I have like a couple of customers. Usually it's like I have like a younger guy who's
It's also
in there.
just nurses, right? It's not really the people that live there.
No,
is
I
it?
deliver to people.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay.
I deliver to both. At one, I only deliver to nurses. At the other one, I usually deliver to people.
Okay.
So there was one who's just like a younger guy. It's like, why are you here?
Residents, Joey. I deliver to the nurses and I deliver to the people.
Deliver to the prisoners
Yeah.
or the
I deliver to the prisoners.
the wardens.
There's
They're
this,
not
there's
wardens.
this guy. He has like an Xbox and like a Kinect. And
sick.
Then I went back. He had a PS4 Pro.
Whoa.
Stiffs me every fucking time.
He's got to afford them game consoles, dog.
Damn.
Do you think it was like a situation where he was still living with his parents and they were like, "We don't want you here, but we're still going to pay for the situation"?
Yeah, was he
You
not old?
can't
He was
take
like
care-
25.
Yeah, you can't take care of yourself, but we don't want to be the people to do it.
Right. So,
So-
they're just paying way more.
So this is a
to
resident.
deal with
He
it.
also
right?
gets
Yeah.
free
Okay.
medication, but it's for old people.
Old people medication. But yeah, then there's one.
This is an anti-old pill.
Nah, dude, I delivered to this one person, and it's just like it's hard for me because I'm a pizza guy. I'm not equipped to deal with like medical stuff. I delivered to this one person, and it was like
You mean? Oh, you're not? I'm surprised.
the fucking like a really bad like burn victim or something. And it was just like they had the curtain around. I had to come in and like come through the curtain. And it's like I don't know how well she could even see. So fucked up, super haunting. Mm-hmm. What even tops that, because it's more in the comedic way.
Good. Thank
still
God. Oh my
sad,
God.
Still sad. I went there the other day, and I'm walking down the hallway, and there's an old man in a wheelchair. And I pass him, he just goes, "Help me."
Oh God.
And I just kept going.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's one of the most haunting things that's ever. It might as well have been a ghost, you know, where it's just like you just hear that and you just like pretend you didn't hear that and you just keep on going.
Did he say it like you just said it, or was it like, "Young man, I need your help"?
No, he just goes, "Help me."
See, but I don't know if you handled it right. You might need to like, if there's a nurse anywhere at all, you say.
I mean,
he just said,
he
"Help
was
me."
within
Does he do that all the
10
time?
feet of a nurse's station,
Okay.
and there were nurses there at the station.
Okay. Then it's probably just a common
It-
thing.
it
Yeah, because
wasn't-
like Butler, what happens if Joey he says, "Help me," and then Joey stops and goes, "Sir, what do you need?" And he's like, "To bust out of here." Like,
No.
then you have to walk away from that, or even worse, like, you know, they won't let me see my family or something like awful. Like,
No. You don't put yourself in that situation at all. You just say to a nurse, "He said, help me." Is that all? You know,
They'll probably
that's
just
it.
go.
Well, they probably
they make a
will.
long fart noise.
They
'cause
probably
they're
will, but
awful
you,
people.
your conscience is clean at that point.
Or what if they're
you're
like,
me.
"Oh yeah, Jerry's just trying to escape again." He always gets the pizza guys in on it.
Butler, is your conscience clear if then in so doing you like sort of kind of uncover a thing where the nurses are abusive?
Yeah,
And then
I'm
it's
just
like,
trying to deliver pizza and get
do
out
you
of
call
there.
the
That's-
cops? Is it that? What do you do?
Them going
It's a huge
is not
can- it's a
abusive
huge
to
can of
me.
worms.
It's just he has dementia and says "help me" all the time to
Oh,
people that
man.
walk by.
Or
yes,
they
that's
say
depressing.
that because they're trying to cover it up, dog.
Yeah. There's
It's the
rampant
classic
abuse.
"I'm
in
not crazy"
funeral,
thing.
Yeah.
If you're in a crazy place and you're screaming "I'm not crazy," do you believe them? Do you Shutter Island them? I don't know.
No.
That's what I think. When
Damn, you should have busted him out of there, and then like
turns out I was him all
just
along.
like let him do whatever he wanted to do, and then he wants to break back in, and you Shutter Island him, dog.
Well, they're like that's why we don't get Domino's or PJ's in here anymore because he busted out with both of them.
I should have done
better.
that then, so I could stop going there. My point is just you don't even think about like the byproduct of like you're like forced into those situations.
Sure.
You know, it's like I have to like this is coming at me just because I fucking bring people food, and I just I just have to deal with all of this like sadness.
Well, yeah,
It's just like
pizza delivery people always go to places they don't belong.
yeah.
I used to go to
Yeah, go
plenty
ahead.
of places that I didn't belong.
I'm actually writing a spy thriller right now.
Okay.
Where the main character is just a pizza guy.
Okay.
But the like the CIA or whatever recruits him
Okay.
to get them in. Like to get into places because no one ever questions the pizza guy, but also no one knows where that fucking pizza's going. So I could go anywhere.
TM.
Tight.
TM.
No, I just did.
Oh, shit.
Oh
already did
damn,
it,
he
dog.
took it from you.
Oh.
He took it from you.
No, it's too late. Well, take it back up. Tell me more about this video game guy. Is he like sitting there playing when you deliver, and he's just like, "What's up, bro?" But he's like 95. Like that's how I
No,
picture
he's-
it.
Is he
like
just
my
crushing?
age.
A what?
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I'm saying. He's like my
Just
age.
crushing live
Whoa,
live
whoa,
wire.
whoa! What?
I know.
You said
I
he's a
know.
resident.
I know.
Whoa! That I didn't
might
hear
be-
that the first time.
He
That,
might
like-
be 35.
Right.
I mean, he
But
probably has
he's young.
something really wrong with him that you just can't tell.
Yeah,
like
it's just weird that it's like he's in like a nursing home.
no, I'm
Yeah.
I'm saying we stick with the scenario that his parents. He
It's way more
knew
fun.
That, knew that he needed to be taken care of.
Whoa! What if
Just
there
'cause he's like
was
a
there?
brat.
Is he, you think he was like visiting his? Is there like an old person in the bed with like a sheet over?
Oh my
them?
God, Joey! What if? Oh my God! What if that old man was gonna Shutter Island you? No, I don't think that happened in Shutter Island. What if he was going to like trade places with you? So like he picks up the pizza and runs out, and then they put you in the wheelchair.
Oh my God.
And they're like,
Dang.
yeah,
like
okay,
a Twilight
Mr.
Zone episode.
Yeah,
He's got that
Or-
cup of pills and he like shoves it down your throat
Yeah.
and throws you in the wheelchair.
yeah, and then the nurse station doesn't care obviously because they're just like
See,
all the time.
he's in another
They're like,
spy
I guess
thriller
this is Mr. Jones.
where he's just breaking into old people's homes because they're not going to question him.
Mm-hmm.
He's old. But he's figuring out the seedy underground, but he had to get out.
I don't know how
So he had
thrilling this thriller
He had to
is, but
use
okay.
he had to use me.
You can just say the word thrilling. It's
Yeah.
fine.
How is there a 35-year-old in a nursing home?
don't know, dude.
I'm telling
I
you,
still
it's
can't
the-
wrap my mind
It's
around.
the old switcheroo. Joey almost got trapped in that old folks'
I
home
know that
forever.
that's the joke, but I'm still like seriously, how
He
I
could
don't-
have
I
like
don't-
full blown AIDS, and his life has become really difficult.
Shouldn't
or
that be
something.
something like I just assume? I
And
guess
tip
I'm
your
wrong
pizza
that a
driver.
nursing home would only be elderly, but I guess maybe it's not. Maybe it's just
maybe
whoever.
maybe
Maybe they'll just take anybody for
yeah.
the money. Like if I
Do you
pay
think I
you,
can get them to watch my baby?
yeah, you have to pay for the room,
Right.
No, because then she's going to get pizza delivered and not tip me.
Yeah,
She wouldn't. She doesn't have any money. Joey.
know, right?
Sorry.
I would be in a
Zero.
very uncomfortable situation.
Like
One,
you're my niece, but
they
and I
put her in
wanna
a,
give you
they
this.
put her in a wheelchair, but she's like one,
Yeah.
and they're just like, well, this is what we do here.
I'm so conflicted. One, you're my niece. I want to feed you, but you don't have any money. Are you supposed to eat pizza? Like,
and how are you here?
should I take you back to your
But mainly, are
family?
you gonna tip me?
Yeah.
Man, that's number one.
I
Yeah.
think we just came up with a good goof on Joey that involves your daughter.
Yeah, you just leave your daughter in a nursing home, bro. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean it's staged.
Then call it in. Yeah.
Right.
Apparently, you can leave your 30-year-old son in a nursing home. I don't.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta look into this.
I know. I need babysitters sometimes. So.
I need me sitters.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that roller coaster ride of a pizza corner, Joey. Some real ups and downs.
Yeah.
There
I was
were-
hoping you guys would add in with some of your experiences.
I don't
'cause
remember
know
any.
Both of you have.
Dude,
I
they're
mean-
always. It was just always sad, silent. I'd walk by and people are just like on breathing machines and looking at me sad out of their out of their rooms, and I'd walk up and like some shitty piece of ass. Sorry, my insult went off the
piece of ass.
Ooh, I bet she doesn't wash.
A real piece of shit nurse wouldn't give me any money. Those are my experiences.
All right.
Or I'd forget the code to get in, and I'd have to like start knocking on the door.
My experience was going to the nursing home and always having to divide up once I got there. And that's like mind-boggling to me when it's like it's both dividing up cash and dividing up credit cards and having to figure out which credit card goes to each person because 11 people ordered or something. That's an exaggeration, but like 5 people ordered, and I have to figure out who's who. And
then you have to start cutting up the pizza and like dishing it out. They just have you serve everyone. And then they're like, "Hey, can you take out the garbage while you're here?"
And that's how you get trapped at the old folks' home. Oh,
you work here now.
Oh, is that why all those nurses are so mean? Because they just got trapped there?
They were all pizza delivery.
They don't know how to take care of people.
It's the real Shutter Island.
They were like business people. I don't know. Something fancy. Business people is what I went with.
I'm here to buy up this whole nursing home for my corporation.
Speaking of being trapped, I've just remembered this. I did get trapped in a nursing home because it had the 2 double doors, like the 2 automatic double doors, like 2 sets, and the keypad wasn't working. So I walk in, the door closes behind me. I can't get the other door open, and I can't open the door behind me because it's late. So I'm just like getting hot in this breezeway, like trying to. It was the burn victim lady because she had to get a nurse. So I was just like, I'm trapped.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe while you were trapped, that old man who said "help me" showed up again.
Oh my god!
And he was just like, "Let's go."
Trapped in the closet. Now you're trapped, and then you just sing the whole thing on the intercom because you're pissed off.
The whole thing, all 32 parts.
Yes.
Of R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet.
I just want to,
because it takes them that long because they're just like, well, I don't feel like getting the door.
I just want to let everyone know that Joey didn't tell us what his pizza corner was going to be about, and then we were stuck in the corner of like having to try to make jokes for you, but also Joey telling us horrible things. So that conflicted me this whole time.
Just like how I'm conflicted of going to
maybe we're going to have to put you in a home, Nick.
Oh, shit.
But you also get an Xbox and a PlayStation.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I can live the rest of my days there. Spider-Man!
Please tip me.
Yeah, but you got to tip.
All right. I'm never stepping foot inside one of those old folks' homes again. I'm going to stay here at Butler's house doing Very Real Tournament. Speaking of, let's do that. Robocop v. Predator. 2 of the manliest 80s action movies ever. And that's why we decided to kick off season 3 with it.
Yeah, because we're men.
Yeah, we are.
It's because dead or alive, you're
Penises.
getting to that chopper.
I was working all day on trying to combine catchphrases.
Right.
Dead or alive, get to that chopper. You're getting to that chopper.
Dead or alive, you got a slack jaw.
Oh. Nope, let's not go there. All right.
Edit that out.
Team Robocop. Robo team. There's no Butler on this Robo team.
No.
It's Colin and it's Joey.
Yeah.
Robo Joey? It doesn't flow as well as Ro Butler.
Robo Joe.
Roboey.
Roboey, yeah.
Okay. And then on Team Predator, Butler and I
Sexual predator.
are a couple of predators.
Couple of predators.
But, like, we prey on fun.
What?
So you ruined fun?
Someone's having fun.
We sniff out fun, and then we go and ruin it.
I'm going to go take
Sounds
a dump
accurate.
in their living room because they're having too much fun. What?
I've done that. I've not done that.
But you're just monologuing out loud during a party, and everybody's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah. And their tears are my trophy. Oh. After I've ruined their fun, I collect their tears. And I rip their spinal cord out with their skull, and I take it with me.
Right.
But I also ruin. If I didn't ruin the fun enough, I kill one of the people there and take their spinal cord.
But
as
mainly
a
their
trophy.
tears.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do that, but I'm like, you guys aren't sad enough. Let me just rip.
So how are you going to ruin RoboCop's fun today?
By preying on him.
No.
All right.
Is he fun?
He's already lost all his fun. Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to segue you guys.
There's 0%
But we're
fun
still
in
on
the
the
prime
fun.
directives of RoboCop.
Yeah. He got the fun
Right,
shot
so-
out of him.
So Predator, I don't think he does prey on fun though. He preys on the strong.
On the strong, most
Strong
masculine,
Okay.
most
Well, guns
badass.
are fun.
Right.
So he does prey on fun, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. I
That's
think he preys on miniguns almost exclusively. He loves a good minigun.
he loves a good shoulder cannon. I know we haven't done a regular episode in a while.
been a while,
but
yeah.
it seems like we're a little off our game.
trying to just get you guys to talk about the
Yeah.
fucking Predator.
Yeah. Butler, will you kick us off with some Predator information?
I sure will.
Thank you.
So right off the bat, you learn that he has heat vision.
Obviously.
And he talks in clicks. But that's not really relevant to his abilities. But
I mean, we want to know about him.
But you learn it fast, then clicks. He also has an active camouflage.
What is he an alien, Butler? Is he a man? Is he Danny Glover? I don't.
He's an alien
Okay, thank you.
with
Is
like
he Jean-Claude
a toothy
Van Damme?
face.
yeah, he has a bit of. He has those mandibles.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, he's part of an alien race that hunts for sport.
Right.
They hunt the biggest and baddest on each planet.
Yeah, but how do
At
you
least
think,
some of them do.
how do you think their economy operates?
Right, I'm saying.
Oh, it's all spinal
Skulls,
cords, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta
They,
think
we say trophies, but they're like, no, this is currency. Like
This is
You gotta
like
think-
$1.50.
that this is probably similar to
Bill
like
Paxton's skull and spinal cord's worth about 75 cents.
That's a worse economy than Blade stealing watches.
It's a worse economy than Red Dead Redemption 2 online.
Boom, got him, dude.
Got him.
Topical
It
got him.
sucks.
God, man.
Fix that shit.
All right.
$1,000 and like 10 gold bars so I can make my gun like black. Fuck yourself.
And it might not even carry over into the main game.
no.
That's beta life, baby.
Yeah. Fuck. Anyway,
Go ahead, Butler.
I was letting there be silence after that.
punishing
So
us.
active camo, yeah. There's a distinctive shimmer. He's an alien. We covered that.
Yeah.
Yes, alien. And as far as the economy, I assume these are like the rich.
All right.
These are probably. I mean,
Oh,
I
they're the
could
richest
guess.
predators.
You would imagine, just like real humans that hunt people are
people
all
for
rich.
sport.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
Oh, you're
It's a
so right.
1%
there's
dog coming
there's-
at us
There's a
again.
bunch of predators on the home world that are just stuck hunting, like, those dogs that are in,
I
like, the
imagine
new one.
some really bony, terrifying dogs.
Yeah.
That's their meat, I guess. I hope. Okay. He has a cool med kit in the first one.
Yeah.
That's a neat thing he has.
Yeah.
Fixes
He has,
a wound.
Is it just one of those, like, he sprays foam on something? and he's
Almost,
like, "I'm fixed."
except it was less descript. It was just like a spray happens, and then we're going to end the scene.
Yeah, that's future, like in Infinity War, where Iron Man just, like,
Right.
foams up his wound. He's just
Right.
like,
With, like, the
"Good."
same stuff he got the spaceship with. Like, it's just like, oh, I guess it's one spray fits all.
Right.
The main thing about the Predator is that he has a lot of future weapons, right?
Right.
He's got the wrist blade, you know, on his gauntlet.
I don't know that a wrist blade is a future weapon, but
I started low and I'm building.
Yeah, well, I
He
think
has that cool disc, and he also has those shurikens that are like mega shurikens.
Well, see, I think they were taking like a future spin on like how we see a
It's
predator,
80s
like a
future.
yeah. But I'm saying like they also wanted like that grime of like a hunter, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Go buy me. Go to Amazon, Colin, and buy me a cool retractable wrist blade.
That isn't like
It's like the size of my arm.
let's say that isn't Assassin's Creed esque.
Right.
no, it's easier actually if it's bigger.
Yeah. And then let's just make those and get one for me.
I'm sure they exist.
All right. But okay, let me get to the real future piece. It's that fucking shoulder cannon.
Right.
Okay.
That is future.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, with the
He has
the
an
three
auto-locking
lasers.
fucking shoulder cannon.
Okay, is it auto-locking or is it, like, optical? Like, is it...
Sometimes it's optical, but some, like, in the new one, it's... And I think in Predators, it, like... If it gets attacked, it just, like, turns and auto-locks and fires.
It's like Torb's turret.
Right, like in the newest Shane Black directed one, like when the helmet gets hit, it immediately like turns without him even looking and like fires at people. So
Yeah, so you covered the cool ass sword. I had that written down. He can do some voice replication. In the first one, it's kind of like hard to tell why. At first, it's like he's trying to learn the language, but then you realize he's just kind of using it to fuck with people. Mm-hmm. But it seems like he knows which words to use to fuck with people sometimes.
Okay. So he like knows, like, he can like assimilate English.
I guess.
Yeah, I think he can learn English.
Okay, like
Yeah.
pretty fast.
It's maybe.
Oh, we're fuck calling.
Well, no, he records it in the first movie.
Right.
He just records it and voice modulates it.
Right.
Okay.
In the second movie, he actually speaks English without.
He says shit
helmet.
happens to
Right.
Danny
What
Glover.
the fuck?
Yeah. So it's like he gets it, but like he never like speaks in full.
He's part of that
sentences.
1%. He's above it.
Yeah, no.
Sure.
Only the richest people can learn English. Only the richest aliens.
So he's rich. He has
Rosetta Stone costs at least 200,000 spinal cords.
he has metal armor. It's not like full coating, but it seems like it can block some shit, but like not everything.
Okay.
Sometimes he'll get shot, but a lot of times he won't.
Yeah, he's not full on bulletproof.
He's got some spiky dogs that he can use, I guess.
He's got some dogs hanging out with him.
Well, they're like hunting dogs,
Yeah,
right.
You send them out and they track down your prey for you,
Is
basically.
that the newest movie?
No, that was Predators.
And the newest
I
movie.
haven't seen either of those.
Yeah. And when we're saying he in Predators, there's multiple, but I guess we're gonna say
Yeah,
one.
we're not going to... There's actually a lot more types of predators than I thought.
Yeah.
Whack.
Because, like, there's also, like, comic books and video games and
Yeah.
shit.
Right. But we'll stick with like the basic Predator with Arnold.
Yeah.
I think. And then you covered the laser. That's pretty much it for now.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're over here in the 99%.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have run of the mill, beat cop,
Sure.
or is he a detective? Whatever. Alex J.
He's
Murphy.
a transfer.
He is a transfer. Run of the mill cop gets
Yeah, he's a beat cop. I don't think
Yeah.
he's a detective.
Alex J. Murphy gets just first day on the fucking job.
Gets
He just
obliterated.
had to go fuck with Red Foreman.
Yeah, just gets what I'd say. what I now don Robocop, where you get shot to fucking bits.
Yeah.
And they Omnicorp, the OCP, the super evil corporation, rebuilds him into Robocop, and he is his programming. First off, he's got his prime directives. Very simple. Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Okay.
3 directives. He also has a 4th one, classified. It's you can't kill OCP people. That's it. That's the 4th one.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Who didn't see that coming?
Yeah.
So
What
then,
if it's just like fourth prime directive? Every Thursday's Pizza Thursday.
so the bad guy gets fired at the end, and then it's like he's not an OCP employee anymore,
Yeah.
and then he shoots him.
I love
you.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, RoboCop built out of titanium. He doesn't really have a lot of gadgets or anything. He's got his trusty pistol, which is like, I mean,
He acquires gadgets.
He acquires gadgets.
But vanilla RoboCop.
Yeah.
He's got his trusty pistol. I don't know what it is.
It's like an automatic pistol.
Yeah, it's like an
machine
automatic pistol that I've never seen him reload in his fucking life.
I've seen him reload it, but it doesn't show where the clip comes from. Obviously.
I assume
where
it
it's,
shoots out of his legs like
Yeah,
everything else.
Right.
It comes out of
But
his
he
legs.
definitely reloads it in one of the movies.
But there's so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a tracking system that isn't really. It's not like he targets like organics or anything like that. It's just like I can target that pen, and if the pen moves, like whatever. And then he has a lot of different. He has like night vision, thermal vision, like electromagnetic vision. Like he has like a full like spectrum of visions
Yeah.
that he can use.
He's got a mind stone. He has vision.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He can phase through things.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's
That's
Colin,
it.
do you have anything else?
He has conflicting memories about his family.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know what that will play into.
But it will.
He's got a weird face.
Does have a
skin
weird
thing.
face.
I think the prosthetics were way better in the original than the remake.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were.
Like, it looks like his face is like peeled over top of his robotics in the ridge, and in the new one, it was just clearly
It's
like
fake. It's just so fucking cheaply like.
Right.
He just has like a fucking sock over his head, basically of metal.
Yeah, but
It's just Joel Kinnaman's face.
so he's pretty much the same. But what you know about RoboCop 3? Motherfucker shows up at the beginning of the movie. It's like dun, 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 and then he pops up out of his cop car, and it zooms in on him, and he's got an upgrade. He's got a fucking machine gun arm that he can detach, and I guess like put a regular arm on. I think he has a regular arm on at some point. Anyway, he's got a machine gun. It's like an M4 basically with a grenade launcher underneath, and it's like a minigun on top, and it's just one of his arms now, and
Oh, a
he
minigun?
just rips into people with it, just obliterates gang members, and then he gets a jetpack, and that thing has a missile launcher on it.
Like fucking Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Does it fire forward like Boba Fett?
sort of forward down. It's not like
Oh, does it fire up like Boba Fett?
I don't even remember where the missile comes out. Like, it just kind of comes out. The effects are really bad. So he blows up a tank with it.
I mean, yes, we could go on all day about the upgrades, because in the newest The Predator, that Predator's like 11 feet fucking tall, and it like its armor comes out of its skin.
Well, that's a
and
super
shit.
predator.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you guys get like predator dogs, which are from the later movies, then I think
I don't believe we need them, because they're actually kind of useless.
from our later movies. You know,
They rip some people up in Predators, but in The Predator,
Right.
they're useless.
Oh, well, RoboCop can repair himself. That's the other thing. He might need some parts, but he can do some repairs without parts.
self-maintenance.
Yeah, self-maintenance.
Like take off his his thing so you see his
His horror form.
horrifying face.
His horror form.
I like horror form.
His
Yeah.
horror form, which is his fucking face.
And that scene with just his face and his lungs, that's his ultimate horror form.
Yeah, that movie pisses me off because they showed us that, which
Yeah.
is one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen of somebody saying it's all gone and just being a head and lungs.
That I'd rather watch him blow that guy's dick off in the first one
Yeah.
than see that. I showed it to Butler before we started, and I'm really sad that I saw it again.
It's all I can
and they
think
like
about.
do like brain surgery in the remake as
Yeah.
well, and it's just like PG-13. It's like fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That action was so boring in the new Predator, or in the new RoboCop, because it was just like robots or just nondescript dudes getting shot in the shoulder and falling down.
Right.
With a taser.
Yeah.
He tased most people in the movie.
Yeah.
My God.
Also forgot Jackie Earl Haley was in that movie.
Cool.
Okay.
Rorschach.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rorschach.
Oh, I don't know who that was. I know who Rorschach is. I just didn't know the actor's name. I thought that was the actress's name, his wife, and I thought you were just calling out, yeah, she's hot.
No, it's Abby Cornish, dog.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yourself. All right, guys. Let's get right into the fight.
All right.
Okay?
All right, bitches leave.
Let's go back.
You got you, dude.
Damn.
There's a lot of great one-liners in RoboCop.
Hey, Colin, stick around. And I threw a machete into you, by the way.
Oh,
It's right next to your bullet wound.
thanks.
I know you can't feel it because
knock,
you're a robot.
knock, when he kicks open the door.
Yeah.
Predator.
I don't have time for RoboCop. I don't know.
I don't have time to just have lungs.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so fight time. RoboCop is I take it he's not a rural cop. He's not out. I'm imagining RoboCop with like one of those goofy big sheriff hats, driving on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he has some straw in his mouth.
Yeah, no.
That'd be
or-
RoboCop 4. Like if the series kept
Country
going
Cop.
the way it went, 3 got really goofy, and I think if there was a RoboCop 4, he'd be out. It'd be like Short Circuit. It'd be like, oh boy, here comes Bo, and he's all angry, and he's like, well, I better stop him at the rodeo.
Shoot him in the dick.
But no, RoboCop's in Detroit, better known in the Prime Directives as which is the miniseries, Delta City, which is what Omnicorp wants to build, and they're just like, we're just gonna build a city on this city. Everybody's like,
Excellent.
what? How does that even fucking work?
We did it, guys.
Oh, they're going to tear it down and evict all the poor people. In the third one, they start doing that, and they are taking poor people to internment camps.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're just
Wow.
clearing out the slums and stuff, and like in bus loads and blowing buildings up, the people still in them, and
Oh, nice, dude.
yeah, it's real over the top. Like this is corruption. Get it?
Well, at the end of RoboCop 2, Omnicorp goes full Gestapo. Like, all of a sudden, the Omnicorp people have, like, fucking, like, basically SS, like gear on, and they have, like, the Omnicorp flag with, like big red flag with, like, white and black emblem. It's just like...
Yeah, I mean, that's when you run out of villain ideas and are like, they're just Nazis. Everyone hates Nazis.
It was at the end of the movie. The same movie.
Let's get our best spin team on this.
Yeah. But I think what I'm saying is Detroit.
Right. Unfortunately, Predator 2 takes place in Los Angeles.
Oh.
But the Predator can be anywhere.
Well, let's meet in a
He goes
jungle in the middle. There's a jungle between those two,
Nebraska.
right?
That's, I was in the cornfields of Nebraska.
Halfway.
And they're both taller than all the corn, so they're just firing at each other in this field. Sweet fight.
I think that there's only one RoboCop, but there's many Predators. So I think it could be a different Predator that's in Detroit. You know?
Yeah.
It could just
when
be
they were looking
a
at
Predator.
Earth and they were just like throwing darts to see where they landed to go hunt people. One's like, all right, well, I'm off to Los Angeles to fight Danny Glover. And the other one's like, oh shit, I have to go fight RoboCop in Detroit. This is not great. And then, of course, another one's like, oh, I'm going to Antarctica
Does
to
he
fight
have
an
a spine?
alien.
Am I going to get any money for this? So pissed.
Dude, in the Prime... No, that was in RoboCop 2, right? He
What's-
Predators someone. He Predators the RoboCop 2.
He rips out his
Oh, yeah, he
circuit board.
does.
His-
No, he rips
No,
out...
rips his spine
his
out.
spine and
Because it's a
brain
spine
out.
and a brain. And he
that's right.
straight
Damn.
Predators him at the end.
So
We
we got
didn't think
that.
about that. Does he have a skull?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, at the end, I guess you're right, Colin. He's like, this guy, he just has a face and lungs. I don't even get any money for that. They want the
Right.
spinal cord.
It's also ambiguous whether or not there's any human elements in the old RoboCop. Because there's his face, and you think, oh, his skull's still on there.
Right.
But then he tells somebody they just made this is a fake skin, fake face. They just made it to look like Murphy. And then they don't really say specifically whether his brain's in there, and they seem really confused. Like, how could he be thinking about himself? So maybe, I don't know.
I just want to know what the point of RoboCop was, then, if he's not even in there at all. Like, why'd you guys just make robot
I
cops?
think it must have been there must be a brain under the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, yeah, it's a fake face, but the bullet hole is still in the skin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't. But yeah. Well, they made him that way because in the beginning they just had a robot, Ed 209, and he straight murders a board member, just shoots him to bits, and so they're like, oh, we need we need people to think it's a person, even though it's mostly not a person.
Yeah.
Well, Predator's mostly a person.
But he discovers his humanity,
Right.
and murders people.
Right.
Oh, RoboCop also, speaking of spike gauntlets, he has a sweet spike that comes out of his hand that he uses to interface R2-D2 style
Okay.
with computers, but then he straight puts it in Red's neck.
Right.
So we might have a sword dish fight,
He might try to hack the Predator.
arm
Yeah.
sword
Yeah.
fight.
He's hacking people's brains by fucking stabbing them in the ear.
Oh.
Well,
All right, so we're in Detroit. An alien ship lands. Exterior, night.
Nice.
Okay.
Detroit, there's some gangbangers, and they run across the screen of the skater. A ship lands. No one walks out because he's invisible.
Dang.
and then
That's the
ship
thing, guys.
vanishes.
Yeah, the ship vanishes. I don't know how these two are going to hunt each other.
Does the Predator immediately try to say, rape a pretty white woman walking home at night?
Oh, are you thinking that maybe that's how RoboCop shows up? Because he's like, I'm going to... Oh, no, someone needs help. I better go shoot a dick.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think they're
Do
going to meet.
Predators even have dicks, though?
See, I think I think to make this fun, we need like a part where
I thought you were going to say
part where he
we need
gets his
more
dick
dicks.
shot. Yeah, we need
maybe a
more
predator
dicks.
has 3 dicks.
I was kind of trying to just cut you off right there. Get it like that dick. No,
He shot it off.
He shot it up.
but
it off.
it came off.
You're right.
Come on,
Technically.
give me that. No, I think there needs to be a tracking. Like they're both kind of like you said. He uses like Robocop uses like CCTV to like track people down, and I think Predator, he's got like that weird bird tracker thing that he uses in Predators, and he's got them dogs. We won't use the dogs, but he likes to track his prey. I think both parties. I don't think a like happenstance is as cool for this fight as like them.
Well, I think
No, it's definitely not happenstance because I'm thinking the Predator's like, oh fuck, that robot cop is like the ultimate Detroit warrior.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta go hunt this fool down.
he sees him shoot a bunch of dicks one night, and he's like,
Yeah.
I need that guy's
And
spine.
as he's watching it, he's just holding his big long hands over his crotch, like, no, not me, please.
Yeah. So his ship comes down and he gets a dustpan out and starts scooping up all the dicks
Okay.
for trophies.
Oh my god!
Hot commodity is dicks. Especially if they're removed in a gruesome fashion.
Right.
Oh man, are we? Predators going around ripping people's dicks off?
Well,
Because that would be a very different movie.
maybe that's
If
why.
like instead of that, when Arnold's like putting mud on himself and like building a bow and arrow, the Predator just going around like ripping Billy's dick off.
Stringing him up around his neck and just a gaggle of dicks.
Yep. Oh, okay. I got it. Oh,
Maybe-
there's
Well, maybe it's just
Carl
this
Weathers
one
dick.
predator, and that's why they sent him to Detroit. They're like,
You're a
oh,
weirdo.
Predator Bob's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah,
he's always collecting dicks. Like, we do spines, bro. What are you doing?
This is worth nothing except to you. You give it the value.
On the ship, when they're picking where they're going, they see Robocop shoot off all those dicks, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And the crowd parts, and one dude's in the back like, "He's mine."
He's got like a dick like crown on. He's like,
Got
he's
dick
mine.
dreads.
Oh, it's like all kinds of different alien dicks.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
I guess it's real now. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the crowd parts, and he's like sitting at a table, and like evil bad guy like cutting up a dick with a knife and fork, and like pats his mouth with a napkin.
Oh.
And he's like, "Oh, someone with fine taste, I must acquire his robot dick."
Oh, he's just after that robot dick.
Ugh. Season 3.
What have we done?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I feel like you guys are going to run into a resiliency problem with Robocop. Because he is resilient as fuck. He takes bullets like nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about laser beams?
Hold on, I'm gonna let
okay.
Joey finish.
Sorry.
Keep going.
He takes laser beams.
I was giving you that.
Yeah.
Rockets from rocket launchers.
Yeah, like he's fallen off of a building, gone through the street, like into the underground, and been fine. Also, just jumped out of a building and Iron Man to the ground. Like, he takes tasers. Fuck, man. Like, I don't know what I saw not hit him.
Some robot ninjas with swords that can cut through anything, or like hitting his arms, but then it doesn't cut them. But then he cuts. It was bad. He can
All right,
take swords.
I'm just not gonna
Swords.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Regular swords, not can cut through anything except Robocop swords.
Well, no,
I'm not accepting those.
the lasers like went through people,
Right.
And they were just like buzzing him, and he was just like, "Ah," but not getting damaged at all. He can take a fuck ton of damage.
He can also be disassembled to almost nothing and survive.
Yeah,
Even if it's like, he shouldn't be alive.
Well, see,
that's that Alex Murphy coming through.
most of the damage to Predator is like nondescript, so you're not sure if he took that damage. Because there's like that moment in the first one, obviously, where he gets shot a little by I'm sorry on the name, the African-American fellow.
Which one, Butler?
Bill Duke.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Carl
Matt.
Weathers.
No.
Not Carl Weathers.
No,
That's
it was Mac.
Oh
Right.
yeah, Bill
He shoots
Duke
him with
did
the
shoot him.
minigun.
with
So
the
he
minigun.
shoots him. Well, no, first he shoots him with his machine gun.
Right.
And then he picks up the minigun of the guy that just died and unloads it, like fires thousands of bullets. And
Oh,
then,
I mean, that's the best scene in the movie where all of them are just
then-
firing
yeah.
into the woods
And they
for an
all run over.
uninterrupted minute and a half. And I don't feel like a special ops trained team would do that.
I had this conversation with Alicia. I think that they did that because they have so much trust in the guy shooting all those bullets that they were like, we need to
There's
too.
an army
Well, they
over
were
there.
also
Yeah.
super spooked at that point.
Right.
That's
There was
true.
like a gradual spooking
But-
until they were like super on edge.
I'm going to count it. I think he took them.
What? No,
You don't know. You can't tell.
he got shot once. And he started bleeding.
Sure,
And then he had
but
to go bandage
maybe then
himself up.
he
He's made
turned
out of
on
skin.
his
He ran
resistance. I don't know.
Away. He clearly ran away, and then Bill Duke shot into nothing.
You're reaching real far, Butler.
Yeah, Butler, I'm on your team, and I can't even give you that. He
Kevin
got away.
McAllister
But
to
that's, I mean, where RoboCop is resilient, Predator isn't as resilient, but the Predator is all about hunting and like watching
Right.
his prey.
And his gun is pretty strong. I mean, RoboCop isn't like, oh, shoot me with a grenade and does nothing. Like,
Right.
It's still it blows holes in his chest.
right, like
But you just
one
got to
isn't
do
going
it
to
several
stop him.
times.
Yeah,
You got to hit him.
but
a
they're
bunch.
powerful.
Right. And he's all about waiting for the right moment. So if there's ever like a way that he'd let his guard down, that's when he's going to strike.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. RoboCop can also survive car crashes. He crashes his car, gets his car flipped, or his car just gets exploded, and he survives those things.
It's like a movie moment.
Yeah. He steals
Well,
a
the-
pimp's car in the third one.
Yeah.
That thing gets blown up until it's like nothing. It's just like the frame.
It's just like the hilariously like him with the steering column and the
it's
seat.
just burr, burr, burr,
Right.
burr,
And it's
burr,
on
sliding
fire,
down the
and then
street.
it's like the Dragon Ball Z moment of like, we got him. And then he like rises up out of this flaming
Burr, burr,
feel like
burr,
pink
burr.
Well, then
like
the
we're-
Predator's not going to try and
Well, maybe
put
he
him in a
does.
car
Maybe he
crash.
shoots. Maybe
I was gonna
that's what I was
say-
thinking. Maybe that's the start of the fight. Is just like hits this cop car, it rolls and rolls and rolls. And Predator's like, I got this guy. Time to go cut off his robo dick. And then he gets out.
the Predator's seen all the RoboCop movies, so he already knows.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not
I
saying
thought
he's
we were-
seen the movies. I'm saying the Predator's been stalking him.
Oh,
If you look closely in all the RoboCop movies, eventually you'll see a little invisible thing move in the background because he's watching him.
In the Prime Directives, there's a group of hackers that just have invisibility, and they're always just like running up, and then they're just like, "I'm here now. I was invisible before," and it's just like you're breezing right past invisibility and your weird hacking technology. It was weird. It was like 2001.
well, was he
Super
able to
weird.
track them? Then that seems like it'd be valuable
He did not.
information. No,
Were they invisible to
did it
everybody?
surprise him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it could have been just him because he's got like, enhanced vision, and so they hacked that.
Oh, they hacked him.
I'm trying
He
to
did not get hacked.
trying to get there. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot to mention the Predator also has a super cool net gun that like nets people, but it goes like through their skin and like
Okay.
cuts them.
Oh, like a laser
A
grid.
little bit. No. It doesn't slice. It just.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's not a full on laser grid.
because Danny Glover doesn't get cut.
Right, he
'Cause
he
he's
uses the alien technology
the
to cut
protagonist.
out of right. But the first guy gets like diced.
But
It
he's
just
still
takes
alive.
a second. Right.
Because they shoot him when he's
He's
Yeah.
up
he's
against the wall.
also a master of dodging traps. So I don't know how much trapping
I don't
you
think
do.
RoboCop does sets a lot
Right.
of traps for bad
I didn't think
guys.
so either,
I think he
but-
just rolls in and he's like,
Well, he did roll.
But don't try it.
He is sneaky because they think he's in this police car, and then he like, which one is that?
And then it blows
Is it
up.
2 when he jumps on the back of RoboCop 2? He's like on a truck behind him.
No, it's when he shows up to a base, and then it's the steel mill every time. That
Yeah.
steel mill is used as like a set in each movie. Anyway, I won't go into that. But so he's sneaky because they think he's pulling up in this police car, and they go to shoot it with a bazooka, and they shoot it and it blows up, and they're like, "We got him!" Like it's
Yeah.
disintegrated, and then it like camera pans over, and he was hiding. They just thought he was in the car.
See,
I'm like, when did he have time to get out? He's so slow.
Yeah, this is garbage. I will not accept RoboCop sneaking anywhere from you guys.
He sneaks.
I don't accept it.
He sneaks.
He's a big, giant robot that has
Also,
trouble walking.
It seems like he has trouble walking until he really needs to walk, and then he's pretty fast.
Yeah.
I don't accept sneaking, though. I won't. You guys
right,
can't
we'll
give
He
it to me.
sneak kings behind this guard shack.
No, we're done with that.
I did watch him shoot a bullet out of the air. I know that Predator doesn't really use bullets, but it did like a cool Matrix slowdown where it's like really bad CGI, and he shoots and he dings it. It goes elsewhere. Pretty dope.
Huh.
He's
Well,
got
the Predator has a spear,
yeah,
and he has a gauntlet that can shoot a spear, so
Well,
fuck you.
he does have RoboCop does have a weakness to spear-like objects.
yeah.
Red Foreman
The end.
just takes a pole and just stabs him. But he doesn't kill him, but it
Right.
fucks him up. He gets speared.
Then you got some choice Peter Weller faces trying to mimic a robot like malfunctioning.
Right.
It's, I don't know, this fight is strange because they both are what the other one like can't hunt, basically. Like
Yeah.
RoboCop can't use heat vision on the Predator, and Predator can't use heat vision on RoboCop.
Yeah.
You can't use heat vision on the Predator?
He's cold-blooded.
Oh.
And it sucks because every time a Predator is basically in a one-on-one like fisticuffs fight, he fucking loses. Seriously, like
But RoboCop isn't very good at a fisticuffs fight. He's strong, but
Yeah, he's really fucking strong and can take a lot of like brute force. But like you said, like piercing and stuff like that, like maybe not so much. It's hard to tell.
right. That's the other thing I'm wondering is that like RoboCop needs his usually he uses his gun, but he is strong. But I think that the Predator is more like agile and has like a lot of pointy weapons. He has his wrist blade, spears, his like shurikens that come back to him and shit.
ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I totally forgot about this, but RoboCop I think has a one weapon that it will give him great advantage in this fight.
What's that?
In each and every movie, multiple times, he grabs hair.
Oh, I mean,
Grabs people by the hair.
That's
It's
true.
like
He could
it's like
get
a
those
thing
fucking
in
dreadlocks.
every movie multiple times. He picks someone up by their hair, or he grabs them when they're down and pulls their hair, and they're like, ow, 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 ow. Every single movie.
he pulls
See
their
that-
hair, flips
Yeah.
them over, shoots them
And
right
the
in dick.
Predator has tons of hair.
That's
Well,
true.
but he's gonna go to grab that hair, and it's just gonna be dicks. So
It's yucky.
maybe it's his dick. And he's like, I remember this. Dick. I don't know.
Damn.
It's like, wait a second, I shot this dick off.
The
I gotta-
Predator
hold on,
snuck
guys,
in
I
and
gotta
took his
get-
dick before he turned into RoboCop.
I gotta get on the Predator's wiki page and add this new Predator we've created who's obsessed with penises, has penis dreadlocks, and apparently a penis necklace.
We need to name him. I say we discuss it heavily in the break.
We will, yeah.
Yeah.
Predapenis.
Now we have
Nope.
to come
See,
back.
that's why we gotta.
Penisator.
Yeah. Exactly. Those both came to mind, and that's why I didn't say them. And I think Butler was right on saying we'd talk about them during the break because sometimes we're not good at jokes right on the spot.
Dick Hunter.
Like
See, this
like
is
the
all
deer
bad.
hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the deer hunter, except with penis.
But you can do that with anything. The Pizza Hunter, the Joey Hunter, the Colin Hunter, a.k.a. Zach.
ZodiZak Killer.
I mean, that one's pretty good.
And then there's me, the ZodiZak Hunter.
ZodiZak
Yeah.
Killer.
Right.
The ZodiZak Killer Hunter. That's me.
Yeah. Now we can't use ZodiZak Hunter because Zach. Because of Zach, he killed the joke.
Fuck. So we really need to map out this fight, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because Predator is going to be watching RoboCop for a while. RoboCop might be aware, might not.
He's never not solving crimes.
Right. So I think that the Predator is like, this is the guy. I'm hunting him. He's the most powerful person in Detroit. And yeah, I think he's like, shit, this guy's huge. I'm going to have to use my laser cannon first, right? Like that's his go-to fucking shoulder cannon.
You think RoboCop's aware of him? Like, is like aware that there's this thing out there killing people. You think the no-nonsense black police chief was like, Robocop, get your metal ass in here. We got some kind of fucking penis alien monster out there. I need you to hunt him down.
The Robocop comes across like several skinned like bodies with their spines removed. So he's trying to solve that crime.
And dicks.
And he's like, I've heard this might be the ZodiZak Killer. Or an alien that hunts people for sport and also apparently money.
And dicks.
So he blasts him with a cannon. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so. I think he would blast him with a cannon.
I think he blasts the car as it's driving by. Because I think
you
we
know what?
have to
I
have
tend
a
to
car
agree.
blow up.
Right.
We have to.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I
the
think-
car goes through a lot of glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Predator's
A
like,
telephone booth
boom.
or two.
Yeah. The Predator's like, boom, got him.
Yeah.
And then Robocop comes out and he's like, but he's like, what the fuck is shooting at me? Because of how invisible
Must be the
Predator
youths.
Right. I think he right away just comes and stands and is looking around because he's always looking around really slow. And then
Scanning.
boom, I think he takes one in the chest.
Another laser?
Yeah. I think he's down, but
I think
don't-
so, too.
I
I
think
think-
he's out. I think so. The Predator has to get close to like check and see if his dick is ripe. And
Oh.
Right. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Right,
He's a
but
creepy
they-
predator.
I guess. I don't know.
He was eating a dick when they picked where they were
You
going.
said that though. You're creating this whole thing and then acting like it's just what it is.
I don't know.
Sorry,
He's
that's
weird,
what he was
dude.
doing. He was eating the dick
He's
with the
super
fork and
weird.
knife.
Nick, what would Yes Andy say right now?
He's not here right now because we're back in a regular versus fight and we're not in a tournament where Yes Andy has to exist.
All right.
So
Well, I'm just saying.
he's
okay,
obsessed
so
with
he's
dicks.
so he's. I think he's gonna come and check on RoboCop.
I think so,
and See
too.
if he's dead. And
He's
so
like
maybe
he's trying to
he
figure out how he's going to get that spinal cord in that penis. He's
maybe
like, I got to
he
go figure this out.
decloaks to do that.
I think so. They usually decloak when they come up on somebody.
Yeah. And think about RoboCop. He's got pinpoint fucking accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no joke. Doesn't even have to look.
Nope. Oh, he does a lot of sweet like no look shots.
Like 360
Hawkeye?
no scopes.
Like Hawkeye, where he's just like shooting arrows
Right.
at people.
He's
Just like,
straight
maybe you
no
should check
looks
on
on
that.
purpose. Like eventually when he's like like realizing his human self, he's just like straight up like brah, no look, brah, no look. And it's like clear he's got some flair, like his other hand's like going up.
I know.
in the
I
air
never
like a
understood. Like that's
fencer.
not what a fucking robot would do.
He's not a robot. He's a RoboCop.
Yeah, dog, he's a cyborg.
That's what a cop would do.
It's what they throw their hands up and like shoot. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, how many robots have you seen spin their gun before they put it back in their holster?
Yeah.
That aren't in video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that immediately he goes to check on the RoboCop, and RoboCop just like draws on him and shoots him right in that helmet right between the eyes.
I was thinking he gets rid of the cannon.
He could do that.
Man, that's a quick cannon loss.
I mean,
I was just thinking we need some
RoboCop's
green blood in
always
the mix.
shooting people's guns out of their hands.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
thinking
he
that
does.
too.
In 3, he shoots this guy's gun and then just keeps shooting it, so it's just like bouncing in the air
Oh,
for a
yeah.
long comical time.
Boom.
He's doing that with the Predators.
It's just like bouncing in the air. It's like brah, brah,
Well,
brah.
if I give you that, then I think the Predator isn't like watching. I think he's like getting out his fucking wrist blade and like stabbing him through the chest.
Well, and I think as the cannon flew off, it's firing off in random places. Just like Danny, or
Just like Carl Weathers' arm.
just like his arm.
he
Yeah.
gets it shot
Almost
off.
like Danny Glover. It almost was fitting.
What if he wrist slices RoboCop's gun? And then they have a sword fight with their needle Wolverine claws.
Yeah, how long is RoboCop's little key thing?
Probably about 8 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
it's a
not
little bit
bad.
shorter than the wrist cannon, or the wrist cannon, Jesus,
And the wrist thing.
the wrist thing. But yo, I mean,
I just thought that'd
see,
be a
that's the
cool
thing, is
visual.
It doesn't
They're
sound
like,
like RoboCop has as many gadgets.
He doesn't.
Yeah, that's because like he has the wrist blades, but he also has a fucking spear that that pops out of his back that he uses in the second one and in AVP. I was trying to get around that one, but it exists. Sorry, everyone. So
So you're saying this predator's probably going to deputize somebody and give them an alien?
No, I'm not saying that he's gonna pick like a random person on the street and like smear blood on their face and be like, "You're my sidekick now."
Simba.
Fucking AVP, god damn it.
Saw that in the theater's opening weekend, dog.
Oof, hate that for you. It's okay. I watched Requiem like on a laptop, and it's already the darkest movie ever. And I was like,
And you
what
watched
am I watching?
you watched a bad cam on a dirty laptop,
Probably.
and you were like, I can't see anything.
Yeah, like, is there an alien or a predator in this movie?
This is darkness.
Yeah, I think that Robocop is going to take a lot of damage, but he can handle the damage, right?
right.
Because the Predator has all these things. He's shurikening him, he's spearing him, wrist gauntlet him.
Robocop's just punching.
But yeah, I think Robocop probably gets a few good punches and sends him flying.
Yeah, it punches a dude out of a window.
I'm sure with one punch that the Predator would go, they're pretty average height. They're like 6, maybe a little bit taller than that, like 6'5" or something.
6 years old, yeah.
Unless we're talking about the fucking super predator from The Predator, who's like 11 feet tall. But we're not.
11,000
How
years
cool.
old.
I know, just like Hollywood, how do you up this? Make him bigger and like, I don't know, his armor comes out of his fucking skin.
He
Well, they
has
did the-
more dreadlocks.
Well, they did that in Predators
He
too.
didn't even have to
They just
wear a
had-
mask, dude. He just was like, he's just like, this is my face, fuck you.
So he had the nano suit from Infinity War.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, Shane Black he directed Iron Man 3, dog.
Yep. It's like, I got it.
I solved it. All right, guys, we've been talking about this for a minute. Let's take our break, and then we're going to come back and tell you all who wins the first fight of Season 3 of this very real tournament. Dicktaker. Boom. We did it.
Yes, that was all we discussed. Though we're gonna take another break.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. We'll be right back. We just really wanted to let you guys know.
Spent 2 hours trying to come up with a
Oh, my
fun
God.
name.
Yeah,
So there you have it. He's the Dicktaker. Now that that's out of the way, a certain person, actually neither of them are people, sort of.
Whoa, bro! Didn't you watch all those movies, bro?
He wants to be a
Robocop.
person, but is he? Or is he just a machine?
I don't know. In the remake, he like gets back with his wife somehow at the end.
Robo-wife. He's like, hey, can you kill my wife so we can be married and
Like-
it'll all be cool?
Yeah, that was the one thing I agreed with
We
the
can-
bad guys when they're like, "What are you gonna do? Go back and be married?"
Fuck yeah, we'll smush our robot genitalia all over each other. Make robo babies.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. He does have a robo dick apparently.
Dead or alive, I take you to be my wife. That's pretty good.
yeah.
No, a certain alien hunter comes out on top this week. That's right. The Predator.
Robocop.
Damn it. Oh, you got me. Oh, it turns out he's an alien? Yeah. No, the Predator has taken this week. He is victorious. Let me walk you guys through the finishing move and how this goes.
All right.
We're going back to Season 1 OG Very Real Tournament by dropping it on you guys now
Okay.
and letting me take you through it. So, the battle's raging. That's how we always do these.
Probably used it in some descriptions as well.
Yeah. They're both down to like their manual weapons.
Fists?
Yeah.
Fisticuffs.
Fists and spears and wrist blades.
Manual weapons at 58%. It's just his fist.
Oh, does that mean he's lost like 2 fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Punches are not as strong. No, I think that Predator does some damage with these, but I think Robocop is stronger than him, so he's just like beating the shit out of him. He's just doing his maximum punches,
Just pound him.
and puts the fucking Predator down on the ground. And right before he says his super cool line, the Predator pulls out this small little ID card, and it's got his face, and it says "Employee of Omnicorp." That's right. The Predator stalked the Robocop and figured out his prime directives, and knows that an employee of Omnicorp can't be killed by Robocop.
Damn it.
But the Predator's also very injured. Like, he's broken some bones and stuff.
One of his mandibles.
Yeah, and the Predator is like...
He's spraying himself. He's making juice out of concrete and rubbing it on his wounds.
No, the Predator's like, oh, man, like, this is a technicality, but I still gotta kill this fool. What do I have left? Oh, that's right. My fucking self-destruct button? I'm gonna take this fucking guy out. He's beating the shit out of me.
It's several buttons, Nick, that he clumsily smushes with his giant rubber fingers.
And Robocop's like, oh, fuck. And he's not nearly as fast as Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like...
Got better theme music, though.
That's true. But he can't get away. And the Predator just blows him up laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Not knowing where the fuck he got that laugh. But he does it all the same. And then, cut to Omnicorp. Lab interior. Night.
Oh, night.
And a bed comes up.
And it's a giant penis.
Colin, it's not your time to talk.
Fucking got you, man.
But yeah, you figured out what I was going to say. Giant penis. Penis cop. Did it. No. There's a Robocop mask. Underneath it, 3 mandibles. Because Robocop broke... Oh, 3 alien mandibles. 1 robot mandible.
Whoa.
Fuck.
I'm there now.
So he's like moving his mouth, but one's like... Zzz, 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 zzz. It's kind of annoying.
Shit happens.
Colin, I know you weren't here for season 1, but you're stealing all my jokes, and it's my finishing move. You lost this week.
Fine. I wanted to have a Chris Hansen ending where he stopped the Predator, but I guess not.
No, you didn't win. You don't get to do yours. You know what you can do is just start a VRT forum and then go put that scenario in there and see what comes back.
Okay. I'll do that.
We'll have like Colin's complaint corner, and whenever he doesn't get his way, he'll go and type out what he wanted to happen.
Yeah. Every time I'm like, Chris Hansen should have showed up and stopped this.
Now I've lost my place. Okay, so the robot mandible, and they put him up against a mirror, and he's like, "There's nothing left," because it's just the mandibles and a bunch of dicks. And on his robo genitalia, it's the original RoboCop's dick. He got it. They picked it up from the blast.
Was it like in his hair, or is it on his body somewhere?
No, the Frank Murphy dick is on his dick.
Alex Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Alex Murphy.
And I'm thinking...
Sorry, Frank Weller. But
What
it's
Peter Weller?
Oh my god.
Can I just
That's
take it
even
out?
closer to penis.
Sorry, you threw me off, Joey, because you said Frank Murphy when we were talking about this earlier.
Can I just finish it? I got a
Yeah.
final. Yeah. So I'm thinking he's doing that creepy laugh, you know, because he's powerful now. He sees it in the mirror.
Just dicks.
And as he's like laughing, he's released from his like bindings, and there's 2 guards next to him, or not guards, like scientists, whatever. And he just reaches forward, rips off those dicks.
Oh, and puts them in his holsters.
Dick
Leg
holsters.
holsters.
His dick holsters.
Yeah, they're...
And I
They're
got
not
a
even-
look when I said Chris Hansen. I got a look, audience, and then they finished with dicks in holsters.
Yeah, the leg pieces that pop out aren't for his guns. They're basically just to hold dicks.
Yeah.
And Omnicorp's like, that's not what we designed this for. But some of that Predator's still in there. Just like Alex Murphy.
Yeah.
Just the part that wants to collect dicks violently.
I'm thinking like he writes on his chest like Dicktaker, like real. So now he's like a super villain. We did it.
Good
Like
job,
he writes
Oz.
it with Sharpie?
I'm just going to pat myself on the back.
Is it like Memento? Like he has to always remember that he is the Dicktaker?
He just wants people to know.
Someone-
Yeah.
When Chris Hansen shows up, he's like, yeah, I already know who I am. I'm not surprised by you, Chris Hansen. I am the Dicktaker.
Oh, maybe
and he
his-
takes Chris Hansen's dick.
Damn.
I just turned it around on you.
I was going to say maybe his visor, he can make it go up and down like new Robocop. But when it goes up, he's got tattoos. And instead of little teardrops by his eyes, it's a couple little dicks.
There we go.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that like his heat vision is like dick vision.
It's all...
It's scanning. It's just... If you're a woman, you're fine.
Right. You don't even show up. You're not even on the vision.
Yeah, because just like in the Predator movies, if you're not holding a gun and you're not a threat, he's just like, "Fuck you."
Right.
I don't even need to mess with you.
Farts on you.
I'm not a movie monster. I'm a hunter. I'm a taker.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Credits.
Speaking of credits, let's do the credits for this podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening to Very Real Tournament Season 3 opener. Back at it again. Now, you can find us on all of those podcatchers. We're on Podbean now. See us, SoundCloud. We are not rappers. We don't belong there. We're not a rap group. So we started to feel a little ostracized. Everyone kept messaging us like, where's your raps? Like, your podcast is fine or whatever. When are you going to drop those fire beats? And we were like...
We tried, but
Butler has an album that no one will ever hear.
Yeah. 4 nerdy white boys that can't rap.
That was our name.
Who knew?
So yeah, we're out of there. See you later, SoundCloud. Also, if you don't want to do that, go find us on our website, vrtcast.com. If you want to learn exactly what Colin's Chris Hansen ending would be, email us and ask us about it. And then Colin will send you an email back.
I'll send you a 41-page synopsis.
Oh my God.
With citations.
Yeah.
MLA, of course. None of that Chicago bullshit in here.
Yeah, and a selfie
Yeah.
of you writing this out in like a sort of a fever dream kind of thing late at night,
Okay.
angrily. Is there anything else I say? It's been a while.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, we have social media, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Check us out. Facebook, Twitter, Insta. You guys know what it is. Gentlemen, are you ready to get out of here?
Yep.
Well, let's do it. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
Colin Sage.
Butler Carter.
And it hasn't just been real. It's been very real.